Have you ever considered the future of cash and the role it plays in your privacy? This question might sound a bit outlandish at first, but when you start to peel back the layers, you'll realize that it's not as far-fetched as it seems. Let's take a moment to ponder about our everyday transactions. You pay for your morning coffee with a tap of your card, buy your groceries online, and even split the dinner bill through a money transfer app. It's all so convenient, isn't it? Digital transactions have become such an integral part of our lives that we seldom stop to think about the good old cash anymore. Indeed, we are steadily moving towards a cashless society. It might sound like a science fiction concept, but it's becoming a reality in some parts of the world. Take Sweden, for instance. The Swedish society is embracing the digital revolution with open arms. Physical money is gradually becoming an artifact of the past as digital transactions take over. Now, let's take a step back and consider the implications. We've all enjoyed the anonymity that cash provides, whether it's buying a surprise gift for a loved one or making a donation to a cause close to your heart. Cash transactions allow us to keep these activities private. These are simple, everyday examples that highlight the importance of cash in preserving our anonymity. But what happens when this anonymity is no longer an option? When every single transaction you make leaves a digital footprint, when every single penny you spend can be traced back to you? It's a chilling thought, isn't it? As we gravitate towards digital transactions, the question that arises is, what could be the potential implications of a cashless society? As we journey deeper into this topic, it's important to remember that it's not just about convenience. It's about our privacy, our freedom, and our right to keep certain aspects of our lives away from prying eyes. So, let's delve into this cash conundrum and explore the possible consequences of a world without cash. Because after all, the future of cash could very well be the future of our privacy. What if I told you that the future might not have any room for cash? Yes indeed, ladies and gentlemen. The world is subtly shifting gears towards a cashless society, and this transition is taking place right beneath our noses. The indicators are evident, subtly sprinkled around us if we care to observe. Consider the 500 euro banknote, for example. This large denomination note is no longer in production, a resolution that was passed silently without much public attention. And it's not confined to euros. Over in the United States, higher denomination dollar bills have subtly faded away from circulation. Have you ever paused to ponder why? The given explanation is to quell money laundering and terrorist financing. By ceasing the circulation of large denomination notes, authorities proclaim they're making it harder for criminals to transport and launder large quantities of money. However, there's an alternative side to this argument. With the discontinuation of large denomination notes and the limits placed on cash transactions, every single financial transaction becomes traceable. Contemplate a world where every time you purchase your morning coffee, pay your monthly bills, or contribute to a charity, someone, somewhere is keeping a record. It's not just about surveillance, it's about control. In scenarios where your political views or beliefs conflict with those in authority, you could find your bank accounts frozen or worse, seized. Does that sound ridiculous? Think again. In a society without cash, those power will have an unmatched level of control over our finances. And this control, this power brings with it the ability to suppress opposition and enforce compliance. The slow, almost imperceptible phasing out of cash isn't just about combating crime or terrorism, it's about surveillance. It's about control. It's about domination. It's about having the power to monitor, manipulate, and manage the finances of every single individual. And that's a frightening prospect. So, what implications does this have for you? And it indicates that our financial privacy is in jeopardy. It signifies that our ability to engage in anonymous transactions, to stash our hard-earned money away from intrusive scrutiny, and to resist financial censorship is being threatened. In essence, the abolition of cash could spell the demise of financial privacy as we currently understand it. Therefore, the transition to a cashless society is no longer a possibility, it's becoming a reality. This shift, however subtle, has far-reaching implications, and as we move closer to this reality, it's imperative that we understand and prepare for the potential consequences. The future might be cashless, but we must ensure it's not devoid of privacy, freedom, and control. In essence, the abolition of cash could mean the end of financial privacy as we know it. Imagine a world where every transaction you make is monitored. Scary, isn't it? Let's delve deeper into this chilling reality. The abolition of cash might sound like a futuristic convenience, but it comes with a heavy price tag: our privacy. Without the anonymity of cash transactions, every purchase you make, every tip you leave, every penny you donate, becomes a digital fingerprint, traceable and potentially scrutinizable. In this all-seeing, all-knowing society, your morning coffee, your child's birthday gift, the book you read on a lazy Sunday afternoon, all become pieces of a puzzle, revealing intimate details about your life. The books you buy might reveal your political leanings, the groceries you purchase could indicate your health concerns, and the charities you support might expose your deepest beliefs. And who holds this puzzle? The powers that be. The government, the banks, the corporations. They become the big brother, watching, recording, analyzing your every financial move. What's more, in a cashless society, you're at the mercy of these entities. Disagree with the government's policies? Your bank account could be frozen. Support a cause that's not in line with the mainstream? Your transactions could be blocked. You could potentially be living in a state of financial uncertainty, subject to the whims and fancies of those in the driver's seat. Money, in its physical form, is more than just a medium of exchange. It's a symbol of our financial autonomy. It's a way to preserve our wealth and our privacy from the prying eyes of authority. It's a tool that allows us to support causes we believe in without fear of retribution. It's a safety net that ensures we can still buy groceries even when the digital systems fail. The disappearance of high-denomination banknotes and the imposition of cash transaction limits are small but significant steps towards a cashless future. These measures, often justified as anti-terror or anti-money laundering strategies, are chipping away at our financial freedom, bit by bit. Without cash, we may be handing over our financial freedom on a silver platter. Without realizing it, we might be sleepwalking into a future where our every monetary move is watched, our every financial decision scrutinized. And that's a future we should all be wary of. So, where does this leave us, the common citizens? Well, cash is more than just paper and metal. It's a shield that protects our wealth and privacy from those in authority. In a world where trust in governments and banks may be wavering, cash provides a safety net. It's a tangible asset, one that can't be frozen or confiscated with a click of a button. How do we preserve this shield? By using cash for everyday transactions, we ensure its continued relevance and existence. We can also voice our concerns about the abolition of cash, reminding our representatives of its importance to our freedom. Imagine a world where the ban on the €500 note extends to all cash, where every transaction you make is monitored. This isn't just about money, it's about privacy, it's about autonomy. The power of cash lies in its ability to keep our transactions private and our wealth secure. It's not just about money, it's about our freedom.